Bizarre Brain Comics. Hello, my comic book friends, and welcome to Bizarre Brain Comics. I'm Gary, your host. This is where I like to take a look at some older comics, talk a little bit about the characters and creators, and examine the stories and the art. Well, this time, I want to take a look at this. The Incredible Hulk. Age of Monsters. This is the graphic album featuring the first 5 issues and the Hulk annual of the newer Incredible Hulk series. This is from 2023. The original, it starts this long story arc, which, from what I understand, although I haven't got the most recent ones, the last couple of most recent issues, is just now finally, or I should say storyline, plot thread, that finally is coming to conclusion in just the last couple of issues, I guess. And this, and this was originally from material from almost 2 years ago. I got the first few issues of this, but I never got. There's some that I didn't, and there's including the annual. I'd never even seen the annual. I really like this run of love this cover painting or illustration, and I like that the Hulk is returning back to his monster roots, as it were, and is putting him less in with the superheroes and more into the horror genre. Where I don't mind a Hulk being in the same universe as superheroes and occasionally interacting with them. But it always seemed it should be more of a monster and horror genre. And my friend Dope was real glad to see that it was more of horror. Now this starts as I said, that Age of Monsters storyline. This is I didn't buy this. This is a library copy. I had never even seen this graphic album until I saw it in the library. And I enjoyed rereading all of this. The stuff that I first had, but now going back and starting it over here, I get to see. It refreshes my memory for stuff that I had completely forgotten about. Stuff which doesn't pay off until many issues later. But I'm not entirely thrilled with just as I've said before when I reviewed individual issues of this run. I'm not entirely thrilled with the pacing because, as I've been saying, most of this could have been told in half the space. So anyway, this is Incredible Hulk, Age of Monsters from 2023. This is Volume 1. Hulk turns to horror with issues 1 through 5 and the Hulk Annual. Written by Philip Kennedy Johnson, with art by Nick Klein and Travel Foreman. And the Annual was written by David Pepos and drawn by Kaio Mahado, is that how you say his name? And this storyline introduces the eldest and the mother of horrors, who is being basically dogging the Hulk and Bruce Banner's trail for the whole time. For the most part, I like the artwork. Unfortunately, I think Travel Foreman, although he is a quite capable artist, he seems to be very inconsistent in the quality. He'll have like one page that is just great and another page that really sucks, I'm sorry to say. although he is quite a capable artist and storyteller. And of course, it starting with issue 1. Great frontispiece, Age of Monsters. Have lots of ads for other collections. Oh, this is always kind of neat. Some of the pre-production illustrations. And now this, of course, that cover right on the front. Now this is stuff that I had completely forgotten when I read the first issue. I had completely forgotten this stuff. But this is, and this doesn't pay off until like, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, along in there. This stuff begins to pay off. Unless it's addressed more thoroughly in some of the issues that I missed, because I didn't get all of these issues. I think I've got probably less than half of the issues on this current run. There's all the monsters, archaeologists, and we see Bruce Banner, and as he's on the run, getting some food, and the Hulk is hounding him too, because I like that it really plays up the antagonism between Banner and the Hulk, but yet at times they both need each other too, because there has always been antagonization between the Hulk and Banner, of course, in a Jekyll and Hyde type scenario. And they each try to get rid of the other one, to take over the body permanently. Oh, there it is. I couldn't see it before when he was this introduces the character of Charlie, the young girl who winds up becoming his traveling companion, and here we see the eldest. We saw was the beginning of the eldest earlier on in there with some of the monsters, and they're looking for Hulk, and he finds Hulk and winds up, and then the demon that finds Hulk. Ooh, some real good excitement. Oh, that's some great stuff there, and really bizarre and transformation scene, unlike what we're used to seeing for Hulk in the comics or the TV show or the movies. But Charlie's piece of crap dad crashes the car, and because he beats her and stuff, and he's injured, so she takes advantage and beats the crap out of him, and takes off following the Hulk, and that's when the demon finds him, and so he chows down on the guy, and then they're called for the monsters. Then goes on to when they're kind of teaming up, interspersed with some of the really great variant covers. Yeah, that's a good one too, and the town of the zombies with and some really nice coloring there. Yeah, and they're fighting the zombies and stuff, and they're in danger. Tries to bring the Hulk out, and the Hulk says, "No, I'm not coming out, not until they kill him." And there he is, pop, and again. A variant cover, bringing back an old Herb Trimpe cover from the 70s. Yeah. And more stuff, and we find more about Charlie and all that stuff. This takes us to the subplot storyline with a Man-Thing. Here's what I was saying. With the travel foreman has some nice draftsmanship, but is very awkward and different from some of it is just not, like here it's very nicely drawn, and then others that are just thrown together. That's really good. And has the Man-Thing subplot and this witch. Now here, but these pages, same artist, looks so much better. and the nexus of realities and stuff like that. And then it concludes up with the of course it goes on to the next page, to the next issue. This is one that I didn't get, this one here with the man thing and this harpy creature. And that's cool, but that's what I mean. The art is inconsistent. Oh, there's a real great cover for the Viridian Project. Now, I don't know at what time, what period. I should get this just when the annual was published, because I don't think I ever saw it, but chronologically it takes place before issue 1, because of one thing, they make mention of it in the very first issue. Plus, this is Hulk in New Mexico. We see this is back at the town Viridian. And so I don't know that word, that name. It sounds like a color because it makes me think of vermilion. And I looked it up, and it is a color. You think I'm an artist, I know colors. I've never heard of Viridian, but it is a form of green color. And in this town, this is where the Gamma base was. And where they had the originally tested the Gamma bomb that changed Banner into the Hulk, and almost the whole thing is told from video clips, not entirely, but most of it, from some documentarians trying to find stuff on the Hulk, and it involves monsters and the Mole Man, and his monsters and stuff, and the Hulk pops back up and saves some of these young filmmakers, and then then has an epilogue which features the eldest and the monster that the Hulk destroyed. And then we get to see more of the variant and regular covers. Has some really nice stuff. That's funny. This is a good one. I like this one by George Perez and Edgar Delgado. And Hulk 1 variant, 2 versions of that variant, and they're both cool. Here we go. Some others, some really nice stuff, and I enjoyed reading it, refreshing my memory about what happened earlier on, which kind of makes more sense for the rest of the stuff later on that I had forgotten about, as well as stuff that I had originally missed first time around. And as I said, it's a library book. Don't forget that you don't have to buy all your comics, because there are a lot of comics, good comics reading to be found in your local library. And I've got some others that when I finish getting read, I'll do episodes on those too, all from the library. So thank you for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe. Do leave your comments down below. And let me know what you think of this version of the Incredible Hulk as opposed to other versions, and writers, artists, etc. And remember, comics are art. Hulk smash!